Not only was this an expensive grocery trip, but I knew I had an entire feast to prepare. So I got to work and spent the next few hours cooking. I decided that since I had one more day left to complete the challenge, I'd be going all in tomorrow. But before I did, there was one big question on my mind. So it's fun to see everyone actually. 213. I haven't seen that number in years.
Really? Shut up.
I got a big cradle liner and I make the last payment today. And I drive all points out of New York City to L.A. Every little woman smiles when I pack up the lever. I soon get back, but I've just got the fever. She's a believer. I got the cradle liner fever. There's a little bit of run out of highway out in Santa Fe. Passed an old freight train and taking it run the other day. Now Harry said to his farmers and neighbors, he's a blowing this freight train off of the way. He's got the fever. He's got the cradle liner fever. Or there's said to him about you carrying that cigarette pack. I said I got my second dollar and he's gonna drive all the way back. It's a big black bill so long and round to the driver. It's a West Coast. Turn around, it's for the fever. That old cradle liner fever. Well, last JW up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I passed Bill Reed's down in Shreveport, Louisiana. Jim Curtis got a highlight right up in Maine. I put him all over with my portable chain. He got the fever. He's got the cradle liner fever. I've been passing everything from the Jimmy to a Greyhound bus. I'm gonna spend a few days out on the West Coast to end my run. You know, Jimmy, oh, and a little bit of love. I'm gonna pass a red suit in his runaway truck. He's got the fever. He's got the cradle liner fever. Oh, there's a cigarette about you carrying that cigarette pack. I said I got my second dollar and he's gonna drive all the way back. It's a big black bill so long and round to the driver. It's a West Coast. Turn around, it's for the fever. That old cradle liner fever. Out on this road, you pass a lot of them old company boys. I seen Carl Smith, Charlie Clyde, Marcus Tull, Bill Monroe, Broadway Tree, William Jennings, Stephen Dudley, George Jones, Over Wagner, Bill Anderson, Aaron Jones, Paul Jackson. On the outskirts of a southern town, trying to reach my destination before the sun went down. The old CB was firing away on Channel 19, when there came a little boy's voice on the radio line. And he said, "Breaker 19, is anyone there? Come on, Mike Truckers, we'll talk to Teddy Bear." Well, I keyed to Mike and I said, "You got it, Teddy Bear." And the little boy's voice came back on the air. "Appreciate the break. Who we got on that here?" I told him my handle, and then he began. "Now, I'm not supposed to bother you fellas out there. Mom says you're busy and for me to stay out there. But you see, I get lonely and it helps to talk. Because that's about all I can do. I'm crippled and I can't walk." I came back and told him to fire up that mic, and I talked to him as long as he liked. "This was my dad's radio," the little boy said. "But I guess it's mine and Mom's now. Because my daddy's dead. Dad had a wreck about a month ago. He was trying to get home in a blinding snow. Mom has to work now to make ends meet. And I'm not much help with my 2 crippled feet. She says not to worry, that we'll make it all right. But I hear her crying sometimes late at night. You know, there's one thing I want more than anything else to see. Oh, I know you guys are too busy to bother with me. But, you see, my dad used to take me for rides when he was home. But I guess that's all over now since my daddy's gone. Not one breaker came on the old CB. As that little crippled boy talked with me. I tried hard to swallow a lump, just wouldn't stay down. Because I thought about my boy back in Greenville town. Dad was going to take Mom and me with him later on this year. Well, I remember him saying, "Someday this old truck will be yours, Teddy Bear." But I know I'll never get to ride an 18-wheeler again. But this old base will keep me in touch with all my trucker friends. Teddy Bear's going back on out now and leave me alone. Because it's time for Mom to come home. But you give me a shout when you pass through. And I'll sure be happy to come back to you. Well, I came back and I said, "Before you go, 1010, what's your home for you, little CB friend?" When he gave me his address, I didn't once hesitate. Because this hot load of freight was just going to have to wait. I turned that truck around on the down and headed straight for Jackson Street, 229. And as I rounded the corner, oh, I got one heck of a shot. 18-wheelers were lined up for 3 city blocks. Well, I guess every driver for miles around had caught Teddy Bear's car. And that little crippled boy was having a ball. For as fast as one driver would carry him in, another would carry him to his truck and take off with him. Well, you better believe I took my turn at riding Teddy Bear. And then I carried him back in and put him down in his chair. And buddy, if I never live to see happiness again, I want you to know I saw it that day in the face of that little man. We took up a collection for him before his mama got home, and each driver said goodbye, and then they were all gone. He shook my hand with a mile-long grin and said, "So long, trucker. I'll get you again." Well, I hit that interstate with tears in my eyes. I turned on the radio and I got another surprise. Breaker 19 came a voice on the air. "Just one word of thanks from Mama Teddy Bear. We wish each and every one a special prayer for you, because you just made my little boy's dream come true. I'll sign off now before I start to cry. May God ride with you. 10-4. Goodbye."
The clinic of awareness.
Yep, gotta have a stupid active there, baby.
We're
screaming through the valley where the nation of bottom flows, through mud and flood cornfields where the marijuana grows, across the railroad tracks and pushes down the hills and up the dales. That's CJ5 and the four-wheel drive, Smoky on my tail. Well, he picked me up at exit 12 on the I-680 ramp. I was doing 67 purpose when he bumped through his trap. Open this was flying lights, and he made his siren wail. I slipped on down the four-wheel drive, Smoky on my tail. Now I got racing stripes and dual pipes, and Smoky's got a fold. Got mill and 4x cars, and over Smoky stroke the door. Well, chases on to head the edge with a rig that'll never fail. Got CJ5 the four-wheel drive, Smoky on my tail. Yeah, he was nice.
Damn straight.
Well, I dropped on down to Granny Low and made a hard right turn. My big old fat banana tires went slicing through the corner. Well, the Texas blue and cones flew and looked like yellow hail. Just put it alive in four-wheel drive, Smoky on my tail. Well, we went screaming through the valley where the nation of Lockton flowed. Through the mud and throughout the cornfield where the marijuana grows. Off railroad tracks and Clearfield, up the hills and down the dales. I CJ5 four-wheel drive, Smoky on my tail. Look out here. We gonna spin this here quickly, now, Smoky.
Smell that mac and cheese up there. It smells good.
I have a winch out. Don't do too long up there. Most of the time, that's Smoky. I can't dig it, Smoky. Got 4 on the floor and 4 in the air. I like my good one. Goodness gracious. That's my shots. Well, let's keep in mind that Smoky Line is the biggest made of lead. He's marked 14 feet long, so he can read you over the head. I pulled him onto the blacktop and crashing on through the rail. Sakes alive, I had 25 little Smokies on my tail. Now I had racing stripes and dual pipes, and Smoky had a foot. Had a down to 4 my car, and over Smoky stroke the boat. Well, races on, I had the edge with Greek, never failed. Just CJ5 and 4-wheel drive, setting out back of jail.
Let's see how
There's advertisements, man.
Hey, Dad, notice behind me. I don't need to hear this.
Oh yeah, now I gotta have another ad. 2 ads to go with it this time.
Mistakes like you can get that
It's a world record right there. Oh, chicken.
Shut that out, please. We spent all night on the uphill side of 37.
Now it's a hill called Wolf Creek Pass, which is up on the Great Divide. Some next could get some ring knee highs and ring seats. Or mainly card and muller. Send the chickens on down the other side. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Bottle of mashed foot down on the front and a couple of booze and a thousand cubes and 1948 liter that's free to lie. He woke up them chickens. Lock some folders and put four in his head and then four on the breads. Well, here we go. It's released the practice pays $6. It's pretty up here. It's still is. Things make a mistake, and it's part of the gates from the 85 crates of USDA approved fuckers. It's sad.
staffer in the fifth gear. Then the formula plate fully illuminated genuine accessories gift knob.
Getting back on her.
He tried to read it on there when the fire fell off of his cigar, dropped down down from the bed of those ants in the hole inside. Yeah, that's something else.
These 7 power. And I put 2 and 2 together and carry 5. That's an hour.
I looked at her, eyes and eyes, looked at her, collected eyes, hand froze the wheel and tongue the sled and another blue. I says,
I'm not the type to complain.
to explain that you don't glass and
Break real soon. You never have to stick in a spoon.
leg, stepped down harder than this something like stepping off narrow down just off the river. Sarah Penn County switched back city. One of them looked like a Kansas. Another one looked like a Syria. Another the whole damn show was nice tunnel now. It's just science that's Clarence was built like the single stack.
I don't care. Shut up. My trailer is not having a problem. Shut your mouth, Dane. You don't ever freaking talk to a person like that. That had a family member as an actual truck driver, as an actual trucker.
Gear up to the 25. Now it's August 16th. Play each day for free. You're a great for watch out. Score bonus plays with.
Man, this here's River Duck. You know, copy on me, Pig Fan, come on. Yeah, and poor Pig Fan for sure. $5 clear the flag down, come on. Yeah, 10-4 there, Pig Fan. Good buddy, Mercy 6 alive. Looks like we got us a convoy. Darkland, 6 but you to the Kenworth, followed laws. That would be with a reefer on Jimmy home hugs. Used him for bear on Iowa, like mile out Shaky Town. I said, take that this year's rubber duck, and I'm about to put that hammer down. Whoa! Intense up here. In close to town, we had 85 trucks in all. They would block up on the cold police, and then the bears was wall to wall.
Yeah, them smokies is thick.
Bugs on a bumper, and they even had a bear in the air. It says, calling all trucks, this here's the duck. We about to go hunting bear. I think you better back off another channel. They ruled up Interstate 44 like a rocket sled on rails. We throw up all our swivel sheets and left me sitting on the scales.
By the time we get
That shout-out, the bears were getting smart. They brought up some reinforcements from the Illinois National Guard. There's armored cars and tanks and jeeps and rigs of every size. Yeah, them chicken coos was full of bears and choppers filled the sky. The line went broke down screaming trucks. Long haired friends of Jesus and a short trip sniper bus. That's in behind that suicide jockey. You know, dynamite. He needs all the help he can get. Scripts for the Jersey Shore. Prepared across the line. Preacher's live with bear, but get it down the doggone dime. Big Ben, this here's rubber duck. He just ain't enough peanuts for some trash to get to 98 asses like them chucker rolls and for. Have a sign. Oh god, we're gonna have a sign glitch. Oh. Ooh, I thought we were gonna have a fucking glitch where the sign was gonna glitch out and just slam me right on the ground and just destroy my truck. That would have made me madder than hell because one, we're like legitimately right there. If we're in the map, we're gonna take this. So that would have pissed me the hell off. That would have happened. Well, it's yep. Now build this. We're gonna build this here bridge, the Drummond Island Bridge. Got some shout, fill her up and keep on trucking cafe. Amazing.
South School, we've seen us truck stop wafers for two, and this gal's built like a full out bag full of podcasts. You've got it together. Plus, the trilogy thing is set thing, and I think it was not even running a little slow, just sitting there watching the passion. I said, you with the truck line. Then I went inside, just what it is, and the puppy and that's from the number three. She came back with an order to go, for the hot sea and a bone Sloan. Said much obliged, when Sloan did a bark, I left her nothing, he left his heart. They moved on the shoulder up to the ball and sucking everything.
Turn up. Bridge complete.
Well, Saturday night, fucking long hair, Sloan wasn't getting it on. I said, Sloan, been thinking on getting up early for the night tonight. The pop wants to give Brand a spin to the town ramp instead of on
Think about my fucking birthday. You know, Sloan just having a truck war. I said, why not?
Well, here that train is super low. It's like a ship picture show. Yeah, but you can ride that through it. See through your head. So it's show and slow to the side. I'm to the bottom of the back of the Excuse me, promise. Stranded for hours.
Otherwise, we'll fall around the pothole.
Oh, Jesus.
I was coming through the Walnut and Shelby County Tribune. This classified advertisement on my eye. It said they can mediate delivery on this 57 Chevrolet Hudson pickup truck.
Shitballs. Damn it. Quick sale. Using, where are you? Where do you want us to come to see your truck? Follow me. The dog's name is Frank.
Well, we all went past the chicken house. We was all pinned down as practice kid and wound up back to farm field cow pie. It's sitting right there in the cool trees. There's a half dozen shit he picked us from the 1960s lighters and laid smoking stickers in both the days. Roll the box full of rusty parts. Bob said, well, I got tired and got the savings set on petrified apples over and found just feeding myself in the glove department. He says the shaft past the rear end, at least you can fix it quick with an oil and drag. He's a little starter. I lost the key. Don't pay him fine to that whirring sound. He's a little oil outside of that sheep cherry. I said, what do you said, what do you got? I said, $28.15. Said, you got to do a sign here. I'll go get the title and cancel the gas. I put the nail slot, fire drills, gone, fell, smoking, I backed right through the whole thing to the yard. Well, Frank jumped in, bit my leg, and he was off the floor. He jumped when out the door fell off. The left front tire was flat. I jacked it up the traction tube, and Frank took a piece of my shirt off. Then Bob called the top station to get on out of there. I went to help the ground, went 42 west to County 12, but the window that was getting his truck in state. I went around with Reckons Pump. Harold Syke and skipped him out. Says, I've seen better trucks in the yard. Where'd you ever get that truck? That's the law. I was coming through those fast, jumping on the river, and last by that car.
Suspension's totaled. Son of a bitch. We're still gonna drive. The truck's not fully totaled. We just got a damaged shocks. You think we can make it yet? This little bastard fucking rocks are gonna be the problem. We're gonna go to break and go eat my supper, and then we'll be right back going down. Jesus. All right, chat. We are back. I just had myself some homemade mac and cheese. And the little tank in the belly here is quite full. It was a lot. But my God, was it good. Macaroni and cheese made straight from scratch. Is what it is what it done was. And basically what it done was. Especially for a person that grew up poor and stuff, growing up, mac and cheese is pretty much a really common thing that I grew up eating and stuff. Because I used to originally, we used to eat, or well, actually, we used to live in a trailer park. Is originally what our home was originally. Well, actually, before it was a house, and then it was a trailer park, and then it was apartments, and then yeah, it was kind of crazy to tell you the truth. But now you guys got a little bit of my backstory on how I used to live and stuff like that. But you gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere and stuff. And our place was in Esterville, Iowa, in Green Acres Trailer Park. But I mean, I'm not the only one that lived in that. Oh, fuck! Now my trailer. Damn it! Oh fuck! Stuff on Go, 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 go. Make it. First, these damn rocks. Oh, it's the windshield. We're leaking fuel, damn it. Oh, it's gonna be around. Oh yeah, we ain't making it. All right, we gotta fix our. I am gonna fix my fuel tank and then refill my tank with fuel, because there's no way in hell I'm gonna be making it out of there alive. So, okay. I'm not too worried about my shocks because it's suspension, but it should be plenty. If not, well, then we'll have to go and get a fuel trailer from my collection, drive it up there, or tow it back. Woo! Sucks that they don't like that much freaking fuel. Oh, there is a great alternative. I think there's a trailer area not too far from right where I'm at, so. Yep, right there. There's a trailer store. If we can make it right to that trailer store, we can buy ourselves a trailer with a fuel tank trailer. And then what we can do is refuel the truck fully. Oh my gosh. Drifting down the seas of baby.
Now, Mama's just like this here old Jeep. She's tough and fast, and she runs really cheap. She's alive. Got some dumped up in New Mexico. This guy got a fur in the saddle and a fire in my eye, and I'm just saying.
There's money. Bam! We're full. Then we'll go back to the trailer store and sell it for price, for cash. Alright, here we go, chat. We're on the last leg of the journey with a busted suspension on a freight line. Hey, how about you, Alabama? Right along, 10-4. Highway, roll on, baby, till you get back. Roll on, highway, roll on through, roll on like I asked you to do. Roll on, 18-wheeler, roll on. Running more, he's kissing mama goodbye. Daddy drives an 18-wheeler, and he's on the we sat face down. Hey, won't get it. Daddy drives an 18-wheeler, and the shortest thing in the storm. Damn it. Oh my god, my shot my. The song singing along the highway, along, daddy till you get back. Along, through, oh, damn it. Come on. Come on, nothing stops a freeliner. It rings fast on his voice. Seen the highway patrol, found the jackknife rig in a snowbank in Illinois. And the search in that land on the weather and everything stopped. And they had checked all the houses and the local motel. Oh, I just blew a tire too. Jesus. Well, now we got another challenge. Making it there with a busted shocks and a blown out tire. Daddy till you get back home. Roll on through. On 18-wheeler, upstairs was listening. Steady on the other end. Long highway, long, there till you get back home. Long, mama, still to do. 18-wheeler, long highway, long. Get back home. Roll on through. Long 18-wheeler, long. 18-wheeler, 18-wheeler. 18 wheeler, 18 wheeler. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me rolling this rig off. Fuck you.
One of these lunches has peanut lover's favorites. The other has a
Damn it.
fierce. You do your best to help them avoid food allergens, but our students can still. So there is an FDA approved injection proven to significantly reduce birth rate.
Oh, fuck me. Come on.
Eating once or twice a month increases the source of food allergy reactions. For adults and children as young as 2, some parents might.
Son of a bitch. I think we're stuck.
Use if you're allergic to soda. Soda may cause a severe life-threatening allergic reaction called anaphylaxis. Tell your doctor if you've ever had anaphylaxis. Get help right away if you have trouble.
Yeah, we ain't getting out of here.
Soda should not be used for the emergency.
Son of a fart knocker. Damn it.
If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta help middle in the band. That lead guitar is hot, but not
Come on, Freeliner. We got this. Come on, baby. Damn mud flaps are blocking it. I'm not recovering, damn it. You might have to call in my fucking record.
If you're gonna play in Texas, gotta have a little in the band. That lead guitar is hot, but not fun. Here's the band. So that's that. Crazy love, that's all it is. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a little in the band.
Hey, it's time to fucking bring on another record. I'm not getting out of that one. I dug myself quite a bit of hole and I got a blown out tire. So it's going to be kind of a hard time to get out of there.
If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. That lead guitar is hot, but not far, Louisiana band. So long's enough that both baby love, and that's all dance. If you're gonna play in Texas,
I'm going to need those.
if you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. That lead guitar is hot, but not far, Louisiana band. So long's enough that both baby love, and that's all dance. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. If you're gonna play in Texas,
It's time to rescue the truck. Time to rescue it with a Mac. Luckily we got past the bridge, so I don't have to worry about that and tipping over on the bridge, so.
With Walmart summer style, you can always treat yourself.
No, it's Jose. You're new. If anyone asks, we're not with you.
How I'll know that I'm getting close is if I see the trailer. Oh, we made it a pretty good distance. Oh, that's gonna be a bitch trying to get all through the fucking thing. There. Somebody. Jesus, fuck, how far am I from the freaking Dustin? I must have been really far. Oh my god, I'm that far. I haven't even made it to the fucking bridge yet. Jesus.
Real fans know the real experts aren't on TV. They're in groups. These guys don't know what they're talking about. Okay, this guy knows what's up.
Well, I left Kentucky back in '49 and went to Detroit working on the
Assembly
line.
lines.
The first year they had me putting wheels on Cadillac. Every day I'd watch them beauties roll by, and sometimes I'd hang my head and cry. There's always going to be one that's all in black. One day I devised myself a plan that should be the envy of most any man. I'd sneak it out of there in a lunchbox in my hands. Now,
Getting caught meant getting fired. By the time I retired, at least $100 grand.
I get one piece at a time,
And it wouldn't cost. There it is. It's me when I come through your town.
I'm gonna ride around in style. I'm gonna drive everybody wild. Cause I have the only one there is found. So the very next day when I punched in with my big lunchbox with help from a friend, I left that day with a lunchbox full of gear. I've never considered myself a thief, but GM would miss just one little piece, especially if I strung it out over
Several years.
The first day I got
me a fuel pump, and
the next day I got
the engine and trunk.
Then I got me a transmission and all.
Pro.
The little things I could get in the big lunchbox, like nuts, bolts, and all four shocks, but the big stuff was stuck out in my buddy's mobile home. Now, up to now, the plan went all right, and we tried to put it all together one night, and that's when we noticed that something was
definitely wrong.
The transmission was a 53, and the motor turned out to be a 73, and when we tried to put in the bolts, all the holes were gone. So we drilled it out so that it would fit, and with a little bit of help from an aimed-out kit, we had that engine running just like a song. Now the headlights, there was another sight. We had two on the left and one on the right, but when we pulled out the switch, all three of them come on. The back end looked kind of funny too, but we put it together, and when we got through, well, that's when we noticed that we only had
one tail fin.
About this time, my wife walked out, and I could see in her eyes that she had her doubts. But she opened the door and said,
"Hey, take me for a spin."
So we drove uptown just to get the tags. I headed right on down Main Track. I could hear everybody laughing for blocks around. But up there at the courthouse, they didn't laugh because to type it up, it took the whole staff. And when they got through, the title weighed 60 pounds. I got it one piece at a time.
Now, don't worry. We'll go and get ourselves a new trailer. We're going to have to go get ourselves a brand new trailer now.
I'm gonna ride around in style. I'm gonna drive everybody wild. Cause we'll have the only one there is around. Yeah, Red Rider, this is Cottonmouth in the Psycho Billy Cadillac. This is a Cottonmouth, the negatory on the cost of this machine there, Red Rider. You might say I went right up to the factory and picked it up. It's cheaper than that. What number? Really, it's 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, automobiles. It's 6, 61, 63.
Said if I make it back there, back to the garage, you gotta subscribe. Now we're kicking it in with some jelly. Really? Stupid fucking lag. Come on, you didn't have any problems playing fucking Johnny Cash, but God forbid you to play Jelly Roll. And you gotta have fucking lag. Come on, dude. Come on, you fucking phone. Come on, you piece of shit. You can play if you can play Jelly Roll and all those other trucker songs, you shouldn't have a problem playing Jelly. Alright, we got one bridge coming up. Oh, and we're gonna. That's great. What's up, Bracy? Pretty good. I'm driving a Freightliner that's seen quite a bit of damage. Suspension is absolutely destroyed in it, and then a blown out tire, plus some body damage, and almost a half damaged fuel tank, and a little bit of a quarter of a damaged engine block. And she still runs. And you know what? We're gonna risk it. We're gonna go from this map back to Black River now. With the garage down there. With the damage that we have on our truck.
Depending on you, recommended by 300 million people worldwide, and
Them straight.
I've got some big news. The bank finally came through. And I'm holding the keys to the brand new Chevrolet.
And we're gonna have yep. Can't even fucking play YouTube in this.
Have you been outside? Sure is a nice night. I'll buy a little test drive down by the lake. There's a place I know about. Dirt road down. We'll try to get right. Now, what do you say? Girl, I can on your way. Get a little time.
All right, we're coming into Black River, Michigan, United States of America. Time to conquer this area and go right on down to the garage for the W victory. Come on, old girl.
Just get stuck.
Randy Feastra says he's tough on immigration, but wants the truth. Is the whole city
That's because whoever it is fucking racist. Oh, my dad's ever read this one.
He can do and a man can do. Big job. Remember the girl that said all the gay didn't mean was that and that you've ever seen half the man of the human life he just another that. Big job. When he turned 16, he was a fine young chap. Little bitty big job. A little bitty big job. And everybody said he's a picture of the clap. A little bitty big John. A little bitty big John. He heard all the talk about Big Bad John.
I got a sign stuck into me.
And somebody said he was Big John's son. Big John. Bitty big John.
There you go. Yes, I did. There's the light of it.
Sit on it. Get on the boat and down the drive. Little bitty big John. Little bitty big John. Well, it's the town, but it doesn't hold the metal. With an easy stroll, and I said, well, let's so let's go to Big John. Little bitty big John. The old buddy caught him in the street. Little bitty big John. Little bitty big John. Stuck out of his pants and I let me underneath the car. Little bitty big John. Little bitty big John. Well, it's the building and it's not I said, God, the old man said it didn't need to know that Big John had. Little bitty big John. Little bitty big John. Stand. And he said, yes. My daddy was big, big. Said, the big John. A little silly big John. A little silly. So you can turn your girlfriend's hangry puppy into your biggest fan. Big John. Big John. Every moment.
Mine, sitting around, because he's 6'6" and weigh 245. Shoulder from there at the hip. And everything I knew you didn't get over that. The big John.
Big John.
Big Bad John.
Nobody seen
No, John called home, he just split the town and stayed on the north.
He didn't say much, but quiet, shy. If you spoke
You know, he just said hi, Big John.
somebody said he
He ain't from New Orleans. Fine with a Cajun queen. Crashing blows from the huge right hands and Louisiana fellow to the promised land of Big John.
Big John. Big John. Big Bad John. Big John. Then came the day
He had a fine amount of mind
when a timber
cracked and the men started crying.
Miners were praying and hearts beat fast, and everybody thought that they'd breathe their last except John. Through the dust and the smoke
He was
of his
his man-made hell like a giant of a man, and the miners knew well.
grabbed a sagging timber, heave out with a groan, and like a giant oak tree, just stood there alone, Big John. Big Bad John. And with all of his strength, he gave a
Mighty shove and yelled out, "There's a lion up above. 20 men scramble would be great."
Now there's only one left down there to
Save Big John.
with Jackson
Timbers, they started back down.
Then came that road way down in the ground, and smoke and gas belched out of that mine.
Everybody knew it was the end of the line for Big John.
Big Bad John. Now they never reopened
That worthless pit just placed a marble stand in front of it.
these few words written on that stand.
At the bottom of that mine lies a big, big man. Big John.
Big Bad John.
Big Bad John. Well, good job, Snowrunner. I knew you could do it, girl.
I was out on the West Coast trying to make a buck, and things didn't work out. I was down on the hook. Got tired of roaming,
Something going on.
so I started coming back east toward my hotel.
Yeah.
Made a lot of miles the first 2 days. And I figured I'd be home in a week if my luck held out this way. But the third night, I got stranded way out of town. At a cold, lonely crossroads. Rain was pouring down. I was hungry and freezing, done caught a chill. When the
Lights of a big
semi top the hill. Lord, I
Sure was glad to hear them air brakes come on.
And I climbed in that cab.
When I knew it'd be warm.
At the
The
wheel
wheel said a big man. He weighed about 210.
he stuck out his hand and said with a grin,
Big Joe's the name. I told him mine.
and
He said the name on my rig is Phantom 309.
I asked him why he
called his rig such a name. He said, son, this old Mac can put 'em all to shame. There ain't a driver or a rig or running any lines that's seen nothing but taillights from Phantom 309.
Well, we rode
Rolling up the better part of the night. When the lights of a truck stop came in sight,
He said, I'm
he
sorry,
said,
son,
son, this is as far as you go. 'Cause
I
I
gotta
gotta
make
make
a
a
turn
turn
just
just
on
on
up
the
the road.
road.
Well, he tossed
Me
me
a dime as he pulled her in low.
and said, have yourself a hot cup
On
on
old Big Joe.
When Joe
When
and
his
his
rig
rig
roared out in the night, ain't nothing flat, he was clean out of sight.
Well, I went inside
Son
and
ordered me a cup.
told the
Where
waiter,
Big Joe was setting me up. Oh, you could have heard a pin drop. It got deathly quiet, and the waiter's face turned kind of white.
well,
Did I say something wrong? I said with a halfway grin. He said, no, this happens every now and then.
Every
You
drop
ring your nose, Big Joe.
But son,
Let me tell you what happened about 10 years ago.
At the
Crossroads tonight, where you flagged him down, there was a busload of kids coming from town.
and they were right in the
You know,
middle.
when Big Joe topped the hill, they took him in slaughter, but he turned his wheels.
Well, Joe lost
control
control.
when he went into skid. Gave his life to save that bunch of kids.
And there at that crossroads,
Roads,
was the end of the line for Big Joe and Phantom 309. But every now and then, some high girl will come by, and like you, Big Joe will give him a ride. Here, have another cup, and forget about the dime. Keep it as a souvenir from Big Joe and Phantom 309.
Now, the actual story is actually much better. So, the story goes, so basically, Tommy Faili wrote the lyrics to, okay, so here it goes. On January 29th of 63, John William, a.k.a. Pete Trudell, drove a tanker truck to the Chelessa Riverbolk Petroleum Facility in North Boston to load up on 4,600 gallons of gasoline. As the hour trip back and he was making his way back to Neene, New Hampshire, as an hour trip. Near the eastern bank of the Connecticut River, just across from the state of Vermont, he started up Route 1, just north of Boston, in Saugus, Massachusetts, on the new Byerport Turnpike. The intersection on Route 129 and Route 1 in Saugus was treacherous. Trudell passed under the bridge where a blind spot impaled drivers as they went into a dip. Little did Trudell know that there was a car stopped under the bridge, where it was waiting for a school bus to pick up children. There was no way Trudell could stop. Rather than plowing into the back of two vehicles, stopped. He crashed the tanker into the bridge abutment. Trudell was unable to escape the cab as the 4,600 gallons of gas erupted. The driver of the car, Robert Mayer of Stamford, Connecticut, tried to escape but was overtaken by the flames. The bus was engulfed in flames, but 6 children and the driver on board had time to escape. About 10 seconds after the passenger and driver got out, the bus bursted into flames. The heat of the fire was so intense that steel girders on the overpass buckled from the flames. It's a legit true fact. But now you all know the story of Phantom 309. And if you're curious where you want to read it yourselves, it's from the I-80 Trucking Museum in Walcott, Iowa, and stuff about the story of Phantom 309 is where I found it. So I said the story of Phantom 309, and then if you go down to it that says I-80 Trucking Museum, click on that, and it'll tell you about the song and the story of what happened. Or you can visit Walcott, Iowa at the I-80 Trucking Museum and see for yourself. But yeah, the old Freightliner made it. Made it through two maps. Which deserves this song. Oh, fucking nuts. Hold on. Yeah, because God forbid us to have fucking advertisements for like 1 minute. And then a stupid ad for King Shot. I don't even know what that is. I've never played it, and I don't even... Alright, here we go. And we're gonna lag. That's great. Why is it that I don't have any freaking problems with it in the morning and afternoon? But yeah, when I freaking have problems, it's always at night.
I drive a Snowrunner and I make the last payment today. And I drive to all points out of New York City to L.A. Well, the little woman smiles when I pack up to leave her. I'll soon be back, but I just got the fever. She's a believer. I got the Freightliner fever. There's a real road to run by the highway out in Santa Fe. Past an old freight train, I'm making it run the other day. Well, I had it said to his fire to pale. He's a blowing, it's a freight train off of the rail. He got the fever. He's got the Freightliner fever. Oh, considering what you can in that cigarette pack. I said I got my second driver and he's gonna drive all the way back. It's a big black bill, so long and round. To the driver, it's the West Coast. Turn around, it's for the fever. That old Freightliner fever. Well, I still live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I still reads down in Shreveport, Louisiana. It Curtis got a hill up in Maine. I pulled him all over with my 40-foot chain. He got the fever. He's got the Freightliner fever. I've been passing everything from a Jimmy to a Greyhound bus. I'm gonna spend a few days out on the West Coast at the end of my run. An old go and a little bit of luck. I'm gonna pass Red Simpson in his runaway truck. He's got the fever. He's got the Freightliner fever. For that cigarette, what you can in that cigarette pack. I said I got my second driver and he's gonna drive all the way back. It's a big black bill so long and round. To a driver, it's a West Coast. Turn around, it's for the fever. That old Freightliner fever. All out on this road, you pass a lot of them old country boys. I seen Carl Smith, Johnny Pride, Ernest Tubb, Bill Monroe, Conway Twitty, Waylon Jennings, C. Dudley, George Jones.
Now we're going to get our truck fixed up in the garage, and then we're going to bring out all three Freightliners to celebrate. Freightliners now. Now I'm going to pull the two Freightliners back to the other side of the map, to the other map. So I'm going to need one of these trailers right here, one of these bad boys right here. We'll put the small one on first, and then we'll put the other one on second. remind me to have another truck and trailer. Let's see, what should we have? Pull it. Should be able to put a trailer hitch on this thing. Yeah, this thing should have a trailer hitch. Let's see. Yeah, it's been blocked for the trailer hitch. That truck won't work. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. We're gonna pull this. We're gonna attempt to pull this thing. Straight. Yeah, boy. Oh, we can't put the ramp up now. Oh, we're probably gonna move it forward. Let's move it a little bit more forward. Otherwise, I don't think the ramp's gonna. That ought to do it. Well, I guess we're about to find out and see. Ramps don't even want to go up. That's interesting. Huh. Go up a little bit. Aha! There we go. Oh, this is so fucking jank. Jesus Christ. You know, we need two ramps. We're gonna attempt to tow this fucker. Both of these trucks. That big truck in the front is gonna tow this trailer with the Freightliner, and then this Freightliner, and then this trailer with that Freightliner on there. Oh, this is gonna be so jank. Oh my god. This is what I call jank trucking right here. Okay, so now we need to change trucks to get over to the leader. Catch winch. Oh my god. Alright, now I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and I guess my dad is telling me, yep. God damn him. Oh my god. Trying to fucking do something extremely jank. I'm gonna be the first person, I'm sure, in Snowrunner to ever haul a truck with a truck while hauling another truck with a truck. right, chat. Here we go. Oh man, ooh, that was a good burp. Good. Ooh. Ooh, that's done. Tipped over. Good thing the lid was on it because it's a red lightsaber cherry flavor. All right, here we go. We can run. We're gonna pull the winch. I want to make sure I'm nice and tight with that winch. There we go.
During the first consecutive rainy heat streak, as President Trump's complete and total
Yeah, I don't care about politics. Shut up. Here we go, chat. Oh yeah, we're gonna be fucking burning fucking full tank before you know it, man. Oh shit, how am I gonna make it to... Well, I'll have to detach the winch when we get to the bridge. And then reconnect the winch because it's gonna be kind of difficult to get through that tight area. And then we'll reattach. We might try to attempt it. I don't know how it'll go. That's the thing. Not that I'm scared or nothing, but I just don't know how it's going to go with the turning with the big radius with this truck and all this weight. Oh, come on. But you know what? That's okay. Slow and steady wins the race, as they say. So we got to make our way past this area right here. This is kind of where I'm worried because it's kind of a tight turn, and this truck turns wide. So we'll probably have to detach the other truck behind us, the Freightliner, activate the engine. We'll pull over right here, and then we'll probably reconnect to make that turn when we get there. That's kind of that's gonna have to be how we're gonna do it. What's that? Same when we go up to the hill, because I don't know if this truck's gonna have the torque to pull all this weight. It might. I don't know. Wondering how I survive. Hoping nothing comes after feeling love sometimes. After all, it's only just the two of us. Our lives. Through big itself and up and down. I'm just a dreamer. I'm dreaming my life away. Just a dreamer. Dreaming down like every one of us. Is just a dream. You could probably climb it. Come on. Jesus Christ. We're gonna attempt this shit, man. This is gonna be intense, but we're gonna attempt it. Let's see if we can do it. Jesus Christ, we barely fit under the bridge at the end. Oh yeah, we're perfect. Okay. You don't realize this bridge would collapse. 100%. This bridge would 100% collapse. But you know, we built it out of the best materials and all that stuff to make sure that doesn't happen. I mean, for Christ's sake, this is like 500 fucking thousand pounds of weight. If not more. There we go. Oh shit, we're scraping. Yes! We made it over the corner! Let's go! Holy shit, we made it across the corner! You made it around that tight corner. Holy crap, Ola. Okay. Okay, we got this. We got this. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We got this. We got this. All hail the Dark Prince Ozzy Osbourne. Come on,
Feels good to bundle better. It feels good to Geico.
It just goes to, I guess it just goes to show how tough this truck really is. It was able to make that big ass turn, that tight turn. I mean, I had to back up a little bit, but I was able to get through. Oh God, this is going to be nerve wracking, I bet. You told me lies, but I can't stand to say goodbye. Mama, coming home. I'm not taking any chances. I mean, Jesus Christ, I mean, I went through a fucking full tank of fuel. Almost a full tank of fuel to get to the freaking gas station. That's insane. Coming home. Yep, now it's time to disturb the police and pollute the environment. Like a fire in your face 1,000 times. You've been a pain. I don't care about passing fire. So you're mine coming home. I'm coming home. really surprising that this truck is like pulling the amount of weight that it's pulling. That is insane. That is so insane though. This truck is pulling the amount of weight that it is. Oh my god.
Just
What the fuck is that, Hannah Montana? Shut up. Getting into some more 70s.
Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters are written, never meaning to send. Beauty out of feelings, in these eyes before. Just what you do, I can't say anymore. Cause I love you.
Just imagine the truck just blows up.
People, some hand in hand, just wondering who they can't understand. Some try to tell me, cause they cannot defend. Just what you want to be, will be you. Love you.
People kicking ass and taking names up. I'm not even kidding you.
Stupid beats.
Stupid ads.
Either way, our AT&T Business Fiber comes with
Oh my god, no one cares about
Even during the
AT&T. And feeling me. You magic. See that you are. Okay, we're gonna go one by one. So I'm gonna turn my truck around at the gas station up here so I can get a good run on there. Alright, we're going to do the same thing with the Freightliner. Turn her around at the gas. We'll get some more fuel for her, and then we'll pump it, and then we'll turn her around. And then we'll re-hitch.
Teardrops everywhere. You make me rough, but I'm just that stare. To make us say that my brothers stay away from the sleep. 'Cause everything is never as it seems. From 10,000 lightnings and thousands, is they trying to teach me how to dance? Show up on my head, myself beneath my head. Let's go before it's just hanging by a thread.
Alright, getting up that hill is going to be the challenge. Come on. Yep. I knew that was going to fucking happen.
This does not look like this can end well for you guys.
Excuse me. We didn't come all this way to fucking fail.
And no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. We'll be counting stars.
Oh yeah, now we're gonna be okay. Now one's gonna be stupid and not fucking work.
Swinging by, swing my heart across the line. In my face is flashing signs. Seek it out and ye shall find the holes. But I'm not that old, young. But I'm not that old now. The world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told.
Oh fuck. You know, it was just that truck real quick. That's what I figured.
Makes me feel
Yeah, that God, we're gonna be fucking doing this shit. They've got everything all situated.
Always together, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains,
Life is over there,
older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze, country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, out of my take me home, country road. All my lips please, gather round her. Wonder face, stranger to water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty days, the moon shine, teardrop in my eye. Take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, out of my take me home, country road. I hear her voice in the morning as she calls me to the radio. Reminds me of my home far away. Should have been yesterday. Take me home to the place. Virginia.
Fucking hey.
Take me home.
Nope. Fuck.
Take me home to the place. Virginia.
Fucking can go over and flip.
Take me home.
Jesus Christ.
Take me home. Take me
Nope.
Looking for adults 45 and under to be in our HPV vaccination ad. So
Come on.
They had a relationship. She's actually active in a vaccine. It can still be you.
I too once.
If you're 45, you're not. For most people, HPV clears on its own. For those who don't give the virus, it can lead to certain cancers.
Arsenal is a vaccine given to adults through age 45 that can help protect against certain HPV-related cervical, vaginal, vulvar, anal, and certain endemic.
Shut up.
away. Days. Away. Holidays. See you today. Pretty woman, walking down the street. Pretty woman, the kind I like to be. Pretty woman, I'm with you. No good as you. Pretty woman, won't you pardon me? Pretty woman, I couldn't help but see. Pretty woman, but you please against me. All you lonely, just like me. Pretty woman, stop a while. Pretty woman, stop a while. Pretty woman, give it a smile to me. Pretty woman, yeah, yeah. Pretty woman, look my way. Pretty woman, stay with me. 'Cause I need you. I'm treating you right. Come with me, baby. Free life tonight. Pretty woman, don't walk on by. Pretty woman, don't make me cry. Pretty woman, don't go away. Okay. Okay. I guess I'll go home. It's late. It'll be tomorrow night. But wait, what do I see? Is you walking back to me? Yeah, you walking back to me. Stupid snowman? I need to build a camp. Darn, not enough wood? Let me go get some more. No, stop.
That one cracks me up. He's like, stupid snowman! Like this. God damn it.
Do you want to dance and hold my hand? Tell me, how's your lover master? Always when you do you want to dance? Do you want to dance?
If I did this again, I wouldn't be able to make it across. I wouldn't be able to make the turn because the guardrail would be in the way.
Do you want to dance?
On June 26th.
Hold on, now we're gonna fucking have lag. Of course we are. On my fucking oldies. Oh my god, that was a horrendous crash. Yeah, not at all what I thought was going to happen.
All Domino's pizzas are half off, however you order. But hurry, it's this week only. No, no, no. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to grab a true 16-terabyte ultra-large capacity, 1,000 megabytes per second transfer speed portable SSD for the price of a chocolate.
Totally, first try. Okay, we might just have to drive this one. Oh, you know what we can do? We can winch it. I'm gonna attempt to fucking get it. I mean, if anything, I know for a fact is that this truck might get the job done. So this is more of a tow truck at this point. Nope. Of course. Great. It's too fucking top heavy. That's so stressful. It would be perfect for a fucking flatbed. Now this should work because one, this is a more of a longer. This is a much more longer truck, so in theory, this should not flip over. And the truck that we're hauling is a smaller one, so that should not be a problem. God damn it. Get a fucking sign. This one's severely fucking scarred. We got one truck coming in that's sitting at the side of the bridge, and then we got another truck sitting in the other map, and then we got this truck going through. I think with that truck, we just kind of hit a wrong area, and it was just like way too top heavy. I think that's what kind of screwed us over. I think it was because it was way too top heavy. Because it was lined out and stuff, and we hit a bump and it returned, and it just like tipped us. But I know we'll get it done with this truck, because technically this truck is actually, technically speaking, this truck is actually pretty good. So I've used it before to haul heavy ass cargo, so I'm not really. I think we hit a fucking guardrail last time. Oh my god. Because there's the one Freightliner. And we got the other Freightliner in the other map. Oh my god. Jesus. I'm shitting me. Maybe we'll fucking make it there if the fucking truck doesn't decide to fucking die. Oh, yep. Yeah, hit the wall again. Good job, Chance. Well, I guess if it comes down to it, if a wheel blows out, we got a fucking spare wheel, I guess. I don't think it flipped over too far. And I don't think it flipped over really, or at least in an area where that wouldn't be a fucking problem, I guess. I mean, like I said, I mean, we'll find the truck. That's not the problem. We'll see. We'll be able to see it because it's the only small Freightliner in the game that has a firefighter or firefighter livery on it on the side. So I painted on it. Here it is. I mean, I kind of figured that was going to happen, which I did. Which I did. I 100% knew that was going to happen. I don't know why I decided to select that truck, though. Now I'm gonna get the Freightliner out. And we're gonna pull it with the map defense. Which I know for a fact is not a failure. Alright, moment of truth. Can we make it down that goddamn hill? I think if we hit our air brakes quite a bit, I think we should be able to just kind of slide on down. No. Oh my god, stupid dumbass me forgot to fucking pack the truck. Jesus Christ. Good job, stupid dumbass me. Forgot to fucking pack a fucking vehicle down. Boo! So fucking stupid. Stupid dumbass fucking me decided fucking stupid. This time I'm gonna fucking get it right. That bastard's going nowheres. Now we're ready to fucking go. Jesus. Now we make it to the bridge to join the others. Yeah, like I said, startup mud, the worst kind. It's legitimately the worst kind of mud you can get in this game. That's because too many vehicles have driven through there. If I ever did get that one game, that American Truck Simulator, yeah, I'd be the kind of person that will just probably do the fucking non-doodly ones because I can't back up doodly trailers with shit. I really can't. I have a hard time trying to get him straight, basically. Well, here's the thing, since I'm already in one truck, I might as well just, Jesus Christ. Do the fucking tire. This one fucking almost destroyed our shocks too, I guess. That's great. I know, and Chad, I know I have a service bed on the back of the truck, but I'm not too worried about it. Because we can't enter the garage until both of the other trucks also in the lot. road, I remember back when I was a rookie, I always used to go right into that little crack of the mud, and I would always get stuck in there. Because I had highway tires on that. And those were the only tires I had. I would get stuck so many fucking times. It would be ridiculous. Jesus. Jeez. You get to unload them all. Once it makes there, then we'll unload them all, and then we'll drive them all in one by one, and we'll wrap up the video. I guess all three of the trucks hauling trucks were hurt are damaged. We successfully made it with all the trucks and everything. So now we get to unload them. Let me test something real quick. This truck. See if we can take both trucks into the garage on with one being on a flatbed. Oh, it just makes the other truck disappear. Where'd the other truck go then? Well, all trucks are successfully retained and all trucks are taking a break. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. You two ladies, don't forget to leave a like and please subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.